Today I'm going to be watching more Finnish music by watching this video Suomen kielisen musiikin kehitys, and I believe this is like the development of Finnish language music, and this is from 1924 to 2024, 100 years of Finnish music. Interested to see how it did develop over that time, how it changed. Tell me if you've got like a favourite decade, and if there's any good or any Finnish music, any Finnish songs that you really enjoy, you want me to make a reaction to, please recommend them in the comments. I'll check them out. Let's watch this one first and maybe I'll get some ideas from this.
Tässä on suomenkielisen musiikin kehitys viimeisen 100 vuoden ajalta, jokaiselta vuodelta yksi biisi.
Ja se Hollannin sota oli kaunia, korramme poistua. Soitin pillillä pierehen poltta, nauraskesi ääni. Ja luumin vaan tiellä tanssin, kuin metsien huina se soi. Pienen pätkän meille tässä laulan, laulun kieltä laajastaan. Oi sä sulani Jarkki, sä oot maailman. Oi Emma, vain heiluvat renkaat.
Okay, so that was the 20s. I mean, all very well dressed male singers, great voices again. Like, tell me, are any of those singers still well known in Finland? Are they like legendary singers? Have you heard of any of those songs before? Tell me more about that. But this is quite long ago, so it's really like interesting just to hear music from this time period. It's not somewhere I hear music from any country from, so really cool.
Tassi mun yllä, olen tampurimaajuuri. Päältäni huomaa kyllä, et en ole ajuuri. Miksen kaiket meihän jos, en pienen vaan tiedä. Kulana kulta-arolle kuu, harmaina usvat yön laskeutuu. Meillä aarteina kalliina on lempita. Oi tuulikki armahin aina.
The roll of the R, really enjoy that in the Finnish language.
Kaukana on maa, appelsiinia, vuoristoin ja erämain. Vuoret kun matkallani on nuo, sun surulliset silmäs. Ne on naapurista kuulu se palokantahti, jalkani pohti ja kutkutti. Ievan äiti se tyttönsä vahti vaan kyllä. Sä kaunein oot, kai tiedätkin sen, jos missä kuljet sua. Jos ilta joutuisi ja kello tuus.
Okay, that one, yeah, the year that World War II started as well sounded actually a bit more emotional as well. I wonder if it had any connection to that, or it just coincidentally was that style. But again, very similar to the 20s. There wasn't much difference. Just these male singers with great voices again. Some upbeat, some a bit slower, so got some variety there as well. Interesting picture chosen here as well, just some guys out working on the farm by the looks of it. Okay, we got some war reference here with the guys in the trench.
Kerran vain mä sinut nähdä sain, ennen kuin jouduin miesten töihin tänne kauaksi. Tuovain yli kaiken mä rakastan, sinä taani polku metsän halki vie. Alla vanhain joka päivä mä aamusta iltahan käyn, kunnioittaen ihmettä vaan.
Olin kupsiani
First female singer as well.
Kiitävä pilvisini taivaan.
All the guys look so sharp, look so cool, man, with their suits and hairstyles.
joka lemmen riemun tuntenut on.
Kultainen nuoruus ja onhalan on.
So yeah, the first 25 years there only a couple of female singers. Not much difference, I guess, when we're going to look at the following decades, like the 60s, 70s, 80s, where there's probably a lot more diversity in the genres of music. This was all kind of one style, but from that sort of time period, pre-1950, is there any singers that are still highly revered or still thought about today in Finland? Do people still listen to any of this type of music?
Köyhä laulajana vain, olen koditon.
Ilmojovisi, rautakylkikukko, kiskoloilla kisi, lentävä kalakukko.
Sillä on uninen lakki ja sininen uninen vyö. Jos metsän haluat mennä nyt, sä takulla yllät nyt. Jos metsän haluat
mennä nyt, Teddy Bear's Picnic?
Kun syysi
Remember that from school?
puolittain, sydän uskoton lienee.
Aikain menneisyn Suklaasydän, sinä kuoret aina murtuu sulaen. Niitä tarjoaa miehet nuoret.
Kaunista muualle löytyä saata, kuin Saarenmaan nurmien kesäinen. Riemuiten kuljen, kun kuningas mä oisin.
It's a bit more jaunty and
Tiellä Herra on. Seurassanne on siis hänen soka. Nyt kuulla kuinka yksin hän
Great voice.
Opeinen kolo, merelle siltaa. Ei
Tulen liekkiin mä luotin kerran, hurmaavaan, huumaavaan.
Aavan meren tuolla puolen jossakin on maa.
Annan toisten mä talletella suuret
Yeah, that's definitely the most different so far. 4 packs. Pretty cool.
Langat laulaa ja taivaalla loistaa kuu. Maantiellä vihellellä.
Antalla vai juhannus, hanurista valitus. Kaikuu järveen väilyy illan kuulaus. Ei tippa tapa ja ämpäriin ei.
Erwin Goodman, that's who I seen the interview with on that previous video. The satire video.
Mä vaikka
Cool to hear his music.
miksi sen silti hylkäisin, koska voi saapua myöhemmin.
Yeah, I like that too. Delilah, I've heard that song before actually.
Vuonna siis 25, jos senkin jäänyt ois.
Okay, I like that as well. Robin and what was that other one? Danny. Really like their style, man. That's definitely more that 1960s style that I recognise. This is really awesome, man. Really getting an insight not just into Finnish music but Finnish history as well and how things changed. Definitely, as I kind of expected, the 60s was quite different, although there was some similarities at the beginning, like getting this sort of like rock music. I wonder if there was any sort of equivalent of the Beatles in Finland. Was there any of those sort of groups who made that kind of rock pop music? Robin and Danny seem like the most similar, I would say.
Näin on, mut miksi en mä pääse pois, tahtoisin. Ensi katseessa.
Why is it all like one named singers? Freddie, Marcus, Danny? Seems like a fun song.
Jos sulle voisin antaa kaikkein kauneimman tämän maailmani.
Ai äiti itkemään, mä vielä kuolevan Chicagon näen.
Ajetaan me Tantenilla, melutani syljeskellään, kotikylän Tantenilla. 15 kesää mä häntä himosin, ja sitten nähtiin kääntymässä
I've heard that melody before actually.
Muistan jäätelökesää, kun ne lakaisee puistoon.
Tahdon rakastella sinua. Tahdon.
Yeah, I like that one as well, man. The singer looked like he had that sort of punk vibe. But yeah, a lot of great music in the 70s as well. For me, I think like 70s in Britain anyway was probably most known for like that sort of classic rock music, which you see some examples of that here in Finland as well. What was the dominant genre of music in Finland at that time? Who were the biggest artists? Was it the ones we've seen here? Was there any other good ones? Any good classic rock music from Finland in the 70s? Yeah, I like this too.
Murheellisten laulujen maa, jonka tuhansiin järviin.
Kappas vaan, Minttu sekä Ville kahdestaan lähtiipä sillä.
That was interesting. Well, tell me more about that. So much good rock music in the 80s.
Pitkän kuuma kesä, ja mä aion elää sen. Pitkän kuuma kesä, kun mä sinut tuntisin paremmin. Silloin ehkä on ohi syyskuun, läpi repaleisen lokakuun kaipuun. Kalja korikilisen. Minä sinulle tehdä, jos saisin sitä, mitä silloin en kehdannut kysyä.
Mä haluan kiihdyttää sua
Very 80s.
milloin vaan.
Okay, man, that's definitely... See, when you think about, like, looking at that first 25, 35 years, and all the music was so similar, of a similar nature anyway, like, just that, like, classic singing voice, the old school music. The 80s is, like, almost a different genre every year. Like, you can see some hard rock music, some anthemic rock music. Then we end it here. I mean, it even has some kind of like boy band, pop band, like reminded me of like Duran Duran or something like that. It's that Miljun Sada. And at the end here we've got, yeah, that very 80s pop music. That one kind of reminds me of like Kylie Minogue or something like that. Kika. Very, very poppy. So 1980s, great diversity, a lot of fun as well. A lot of different types of music to enjoy there.
Anna minulle armahduksesi, ole minulle Rafaelin enkeli. Siinä täytyy olla rakkautta, siinä täytyy olla onnea.
For that retro 70s look as well in the 90s.
Kuka keksi rakkauden? Sulla on toinen, koko kaupunki tietää se mua ennen. Jos sulla on toinen,
1000 yötä kanssasi valvon yösalamon.
Väinö, missä on se Väinö? Väinö, missä on se Väinö?
en tarvi asuntoa, vastata sellainen. En tahdo
Meistä kauniin, teit meistä kauniimpaa kuin
So much good music in these last couple of decades.
susta välittämään. Sun pitäisi jo ymmärtää.
Yeah, these ones like definitely very 90s with the fashion, the way the videos look and that sort of thing, the types of music as well. Really, again, so much variety, and like being from the UK, I've not heard of any of these artists before. I do wonder if any of them had like international success. Definitely the types of music, you could see it being popular in the UK at this time. We had similar types of songs. These ones sound just as good as well. Tic Tac, tell me more about these.
Suomen kielellä näillä puhutaan lailla perkele. Minua ei sun täytyy muuttuu, sun elämältä suunta puuttuu. Sä aina kuinka paljon mahtuu pienen sydämeen. Rakkautta kaipuu niin pienen hetken. Rakkaus on lumivalkoinen, on puhdas niin kuin asevalta kaikuivan. Kuulutu iltana ei tuu pakkeja, na 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 na.
vuoteen pieksämään.
Pistää miettimään, kun jotain yrittää.
Yeah, this is like actually give me a lot of ideas. I would love to hear more of a lot of these songs. I want to see more of a lot of these videos as well. So many cool videos, interesting videos. Well, of course, with this, we're only seeing small snippets, so it makes me want to see a lot more, see the full one. So yeah, if there's any so far that you want me to watch the full video of, or any more in these time periods, please let me know. Now we're getting to like the last decade or so, last decade and a half. It'll be interesting to see if I've heard of any of these songs as well. Yeah, let's check out. I've heard that name before, Hello Helsinki.
Ja ulkona kesäyö satoi kasvoille.
Ei taida tietää tyttölle,
Ajan koko yön, niin kuin Roy Orbison sydämeni lyö.
Vaikka on kesä 30 astetta ja mä sullan sun katsesta, mut heti kun
Yhtä auttaa vain Jumala, toista perjantainen humala. Mut täällä
Ikuinen vappu, takapenkki jatkuu, halutaan runhohtoa.
Before we get into this last couple of years, like just thinking when you think about like the last say 25 years of that, or the last 30 years of this, so until 1990 compared to the first 30 years, it's insane how like quickly music changes these days compared to what it did. Like it seemed to just stay similar for so long, but now it's like every year's so different. But the change in the last 30 years has really been so stark, really.
sä voit pitää sen Frida Kahlon maalauksen. Sen sä voit pitää, mut sä et voi pitää.
minä tunnen kuinka vauhti kiihtyy. Tule mukanani juhlimaan. Tää on paikka jossa kansa
Yeah, it looks like a fun video.
Mä meen, eikä leimoja passiin.
Ram pam pam.
Sydämeni tanssi sun tahtiin ja askeleet.
Ne taulut oli kauniita, sääli ettei niistä tullut ikin valmiin.
Hymyn teit paha sydämelle teit, niin mä tiedän.
Okay, man, that's like, yeah, quite an awesome list to see. Like, yeah, definitely a lot of songs I want to see more of, but 100 years of Finnish music and it just like changed so much. Like, what's it going to be in the next 30 years? It's quite interesting to think about how music changes so quickly, what genres of music are popular. Yeah, tell me if you have like a favourite decade from this. Is there like a very underrated decade in your opinion as well? For me, like I kind of like the 80s and 90s there, like a lot of different music. Yeah, interesting videos and so on, like I said. So yeah, tell me what you think. Thanks.